We're ready to move on to our little tabs for the top of our pages. And the way that this was designed, you've got 3 days running this way, and then you'll have 3 days on the reverse, and hopefully, if you're lucky like I am, your husband or your boyfriend will take you out on one day so that you don't have to have all 7 days of the week. But you could add an extra page if you wanted to write down all 7 days of the week. Okay, so I've got my little recipe tab already cut out. This is also from my kitchen cartridge. And these tabs are located on page 64, 65, and 66. And they are on the tab selection right here. You'll actually need to cut these at a 6-inch height, and I know that sounds really large, but it's because when you cut them, they're laid out flat and they're kind of a double-sided. So you'll need to cut one left, which is this one here, and then this one is a center. And then if you flip just one more page on page 66, there's a right tab. So you'll need one left, one right, and one center for your 3 tabs. So I'll be doing the center tab today, and like I said, when it cuts out on the Cricut, it's laying flat. That's why your height is so great. So that's a 6-inch height. And I'm going to be using a really cool product. I just love it. The Graphics Make Your Own Rub-Ons. And what's nice about the package is that on the back panel it tells you step by step the things that you need to do in order to make these work for you. So we have already pre-printed. It comes in 8.5 by 11 sheets. You can run them right through your printer. And we used Photoshop because when you're doing text, you actually need to flip the text backwards so that when you rub it on, it's the right way. So the instructions say that you print it, there's a shiny side and a matte side. You're going to print out on the matte side. And then you're going to cut your letters. We've already got ours cut out here. So Thursday would actually be my next day. So here's Thursday, and I've already trimmed it out of the sheet. You can actually even trim the edges a little bit closer if you want. And then the package also comes with adhesive sheets. One side has got a shiny side, like a coating, and one side is a matte side, like a backing. So what you do is you cut your adhesive about the same size as the thing that you're wanting to make the rub-on out of. Okay, so I'm going to peel off my backing, which is leaving a sticky. The adhesive is on this piece right here. And I'm going to lay it down on my mat, if it'll let me go. There we go. And I'm going to be sticking it to the side when I put this down onto my paper, I want it to read this way. So I'm going to be sticking it down onto the matte side of my rub-on. Okay. And then if you want, at this point, you can trim off the excess adhesive that's kind of peeking out from your rub-on. It does get a little tricky. Okay. And then I'm going to use this handy dandy little tool by Basic Gray. It's a rub-on roller. And I'm just going to go over the rub-on. Make sure I get that nice and adhered. And then I've got that shiny side here, and I'm going to peel off that shiny side so that this is revealing an adhesive. The adhesive is now stuck to my rub-on. Then you just lay it down wherever you want it to be placed. So I'm just going to put it smack dab in the middle there. Okay, and then I'm going to use my rub-on roller again to make sure that that's nice and adhered to my surface. What's so great about this is that now you can make a rub-on out of basically any font that you have on your computer, which is fabulous. Okay, so it feels to me like it's nice and rubbed on there. And then you just lift off that sheet. And there is my rub-on. Now it's like any traditional other rub-on where you're going to see that shiny outline, but really, I mean, for a make your own, that's pretty good, I think. And then if you've got a little bit of lifting, you can trim that off. And you just want to make sure that you press everything down. And then this is Thursday, so this actually would be the reverse of one of the tabs that's already on here. But you want to make sure that you pretty much have all of your tabs cut out and labeled so that when you're laying your pages out, you can make sure that they're placed accordingly and they're not running into each other so that you can see each day. And I would just adhere, put a little zig glue, which we have also here at customcrops.com, and adhere it to the top. So you want to line up these little side tabs with the top, so they're running parallel at the same with the top of your chipboard here. And then once you get that adhered on, then this goes over the top so you don't see, you know, everything, how it's attached is pretty seamless. And then this would go in the center. And then you are ready to write with, I just went to the regular Target and picked up some chalk and just wrote it down, whatever the meal was for the evening. And then what's really nice is that it's chalk, and we just took a little paper towel. It can be wet or dry. And after that evening's meal is over, you can just wipe the slate clean and then start over and write your new meal. If you have any questions regarding our project, we'd be more than happy to help you out if you missed a step. And we'd also encourage any feedback that you may have. Please go to our website if you're interested in a step-by-step tutorial on how to put the project together. And we'd love to hear from you. Everything that we used you can buy on customcrops.com. So come to our website and order some fun things to work with.